Hello my friends, and welcome to another Christmas Decorate With Me video. This is a part 2 of the kitchen decorating series videos, and today I'm sharing with you the rest of the kitchen, as well as I'm gonna share the hot cocoa station that I shared last video, just in case if somebody had missed that video. Now it's all put together for you. So let's get started. So here is what the kitchen looks like, all empty. I had deep cleaned it, wiped everything down, took all the decor off. I like to start with a clean slate and kind of like an artist starting with an empty canvas. I love switching out decor in the kitchen for the season, but I do try and keep it minimal because we do cook a lot, bake a lot. Everybody in the house cooks, so I need minimal decor in the kitchen. So I like to group things on this tray, and I did pick up this tray at Home Sense probably a couple seasons ago, and I like just having it on everything on a tray, so that way if I need to use the whole island, which I do at this time of the year when we entertain, I set up my island as one big charcuterie board, so I like to be able just to pick up everything and move it. And I'm adding this vase. I did get this vase at Home Sense as well, again a few seasons ago, but I did pick up these floral picks from Dollarama. They're just so pretty, and they have a little bit of snow frosting on them, and they also have small pine cones. I would have loved to have had some of that Norfolk pine in this vase, but I was not able to find any locally. I even went and checked if I can find real stuff, but no such luck. So I improvised, and I'm quite happy with the end result. So I bought two of these because that's all that they had. Usually I like to buy three sets of three, but I think they only had two. And then I went and had some of this cedar still, so I added that is the real cedar that I used in my family room, which is a video that I posted a couple videos ago. I will link it in the corner for you to check it out in case if you missed it. Most of the cedar that I do use around my house is real. I just had this one large bunch that I picked up at Home Sense a couple years back, and I had kind of divided it among all the among these two rooms. I do have a cedar garland as well as a Norfolk garland in my family room, which is just right off the kitchen here, so I wanted to incorporate that. Now all of these branches I've had on hand. I'm pretty sure they all came from Dollarama. They could have come from Dollar Tree too, I can't quite remember, but they're really pretty greenery, and I kind of folded them down so they look like they're drooping. It just makes them look a little bit more realistic, I find anyways. So I am just adding them all around until I fill up the pot to the way I want it to be filled. I might add some berries to it, but I'm not quite sure whether I will or not. Now to fill in the rest of the tray, I kind of play around with this. I always try and show you my process. I kind of play around with different decors, different things that go on here until I am happy with the way it looks. It's just a creative process, I guess you could call it, and I like to show it to you so you don't think that I just know how things go and that's it. And I most of the time don't rehearse it prior to to the video. So I always like to show you the process. So the little pine tree or a bouquet came from HomeSense. The little bowl was thrifted. I upcycled it, and the little bells came from Amazon. I did think that I wanted to fill this, so now I'm using the real cedar. I just had a couple little branches that I took off for my other decor, so I'm adding them here. And then I have these little gingerbread men and these cookie cutters. Now the cookie cutters are just the metal ones that you could get at the dollar store, but I did paint them and made them look aged. I'm not using these for baking, they're strictly decoration, and I have a little bit of twine on them. And then these gingerbread men I bought at a local small store a couple years back. They look like real gingerbread cookies, and I like using them. Previous years I hung them on a little tree that I had in the kitchen. This year I don't have a little tree in the kitchen, but I still wanted to use them. So I felt like the bowl needed a little bit more height, so I'm just adding a filler, and then I'm putting moss on top of it, and then I'm going to add the greenery on top. And after all that, I was not happy with it, so I thought this cloche would look better and more clear and a little bit softer, if you kind of understand what I'm trying to achieve here. So I do think that looks a little bit better. I will show you a close-up as soon as I finish doing the tray. Now I am adding this mailbox. It's Santa's mailbox. It is actually a candle. This was a new purchase from HomeSense. And it has I think it has soy wax in it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be actually lighting this candle. It's more for the decor, because I just love the little mailbox. And now I was just looking for things to add at the bottom, and I thought the bells would look nice here. And here is what it looks like. I did end up adding some berries to it as well. And I added a little deer and then bells with some coasters. Now moving on to my sink area, I bought this riser at HomeSense a while back. I did have something else here, but the water had kind of damaged it, so I bought another one, which I'm pretty sure I need to get a good sealer and seal it. And then I just added one of these little red houses that came as a set from Costco. And I had to have the door open even though it was cold, because these guys were going in and out, and I wasn't sure whether he was trying to get in and didn't realize the door was open, or whether he was just asking Duke to come out. This is Frank, and in short little bit you will see Duke come out to meet him. I don't know what kind of shenanigans they were up to. Now moving on to my other corner, I always like to add some sort of color because I do find that it's a lot of white and it feels a little cold. So I wanted to add, I thought a small Christmas tree would look good here with some lights. And now I would like to hide that outlet. It's not an outlet that we use a lot, so I would like to hide it. So I was just trying to build up stuff to add some height so it kind of covers it. So as you can see, I am struggling with it. It's just, I wasn't loving the way anything was coming out. I wasn't happy with it. I tried switching stuff around. It's just wasn't working. So I decided to take a break and move on to the other side and then come back to this side after I was done here. So I keep my mixer here all the time, and I think it's a perfect corner for it. I'm so glad that I actually can keep it up top, because as you guys know, it is a very heavy mixer and I use it quite often. So it was it's too heavy to constantly pick up and put up, so it's nice to have a spot for it. In my old kitchen, I couldn't fit it. It was too low. This is I have a little bit more space, so it's nice that it actually fits. And I always like adding some sort of a Christmassy kitchen dishcloth, kitchen rag. No, it's not rag. Why do I struggle with this word so much? This is what happens when English is your second language. Sometimes you just forget what things are called. So nevertheless, I add this here, and then I am adding some just cooking utensils, spatulas and stuff like that. These are Disney inspired. I got them as a Christmas gift last year. And then this is new, the little Christmas tree charcuterie board. I got that at HomeSense, and I thought it would look perfect here, and it kind of acts as a double thing. It's a decor as well as I use it as a charcuterie board. I wanted to add a pop of color here, and as you saw, berries were too tall. So I had this candle holder for a while now. I'm not going to be lighting any candles here. I'm always too scared to light them underneath the kitchen cabinets, but I thought it looks good. I think I'm going to put like a votive candle, battery operated, in there so I can turn it on and add the sparkle. And here it is. I think this corner looks so cute. Just enough pops of color and a lot of wood to soften the space up. So now back to this corner, trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I might just completely take a break from it because even though I was trying to add this tray is from Bouclair, and it is so useless because, as you can see, it completely tips. It needs to be more of a solid piece so it does not tip by items on it. I thought these houses would look good and add the redness to carry it through from the rest of the redness that's in the kitchen and in the room, but I was just not loving this. So I ended up moving on to another area of the kitchen because this was just giving me anxiety and I needed a break from it completely. So now I'm going to work on my hot cocoa station, and here I like adding a lot of hot cocoa, gingerbready kind of ideas, candy cane, like just a lot of fun things, lots of red color. I just love the way everything looks mixed in with some greens and some natural elements. So I add signs, mugs, and just some gingerbread house and just little things like that. We use this as a coffee more than a hot cocoa station, but the kids love having this station up. Even though they're in their 20s, they still love having a hot cocoa. So it's been a tradition in my house for many years now to have a hot cocoa station, so I keep making it for them and for myself. And if you would like to see more detailed video on this hot cocoa station and where everything came from and the whole thinking process of it, I will link the video up in the sky for you to check out. I did do a lot longer video and a lot more explanation of where everything comes from.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the Sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, and that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year Christmas, we're gonna dance.
We're gonna
Okay.
dance, dance, dance,
Come on.
dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long.
This area is so fun, and I love all the pops of red color and how all the wood warms it up. And then there's a little bit of green as well. Now back to this area again. I am switching things around again, and I had taken this piece of wood, the cutting board from the other side, and just left 2 cutting boards there. I mean, a cutting board and charcuterie. And I brought this green, it looks like rosemary to me. It is just fall fake florals, and I'm adding a gingerbread sign, and this will have to do for now. And then on the opposite side, I'm going to hang my gingerbread bakery sign that I DIY'd several years back. I love this sign. Again, that red pops of red and white, just I just love the way that looks, and it looks all nicely tied in together with my more traditional decor that I have in my family room. And to complete the whole kitchen look, I am just going to add my another kitchen cloth here. This reminds me of a candy cane, and I love the way it looks on my stove. And this is it. What do you guys think? I think it has just the right amount of decor without cluttering too much of my work areas. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and make sure you come back next week because I will be sharing my home tour, and there might be just some changes to the kitchen and some of the other areas in the house. You'll just have to come back and check that out. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when these videos pop up, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.